We've had pretty pleasant weather conditions over the past several days. Temperatures trending below normal, making it feel like early spring, but it will get a lot warmer over the next few days. But either way, it's hard to believe that we are now 50 days away from the start of the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. And Colorado State University, one of the premier research units for hurricane forecasting, released their preseason outlook today. And due to the likelihood of El Nino conditions setting up in the Atlantic and the Pacific basins, meaning that in the Atlantic, slightly cooler than normal water temperatures and strong wind shear, we are expecting a near normal hurricane season with respect to activity, if not slightly below normal. They are projecting 13 named storms, 6 of those becoming hurricanes and 2 possibly becoming major hurricanes, which that would be a decrease from last year where we had 4 major hurricanes, but we also had 13 named storms. Averages 14, 7, and 3, and hopefully the slightly below normal season is what comes to fruition. But of course, it takes one storm for it to be a bad hurricane season locally, and we will have everything you need to know as we get closer to hurricane season, of course, once we are in hurricane season itself. For tonight, we have a clear sky with temperatures in the 60s. We were in the 70s this afternoon for those high temperatures. We have a light breeze on shore, 6 miles per hour, so that wind is starting to calm down a little bit, but still gusting at times, 10 to 15 miles per hour. That's still bringing in some drier air from the northeast, and with that, by tomorrow morning, temperatures for some of our inland communities will be down into the mid and upper 40s, 50s for us along the coast, staying mild on Hilton Head. Forecast low temperature of 58 degrees. And for tomorrow, we will have a lot of sunshine, just a bit of filtered sunshine at times with some high-level clouds at times. Temperatures will warm into the upper 70s to lower 80s. The winds will be breezy for us during those afternoon hours, but not as strong as the past few days, so definitely making some improvements there. However, with that wind still from the northeast, very dry air is moving in. We will continue to dry out. No rain is in the forecast for the next 7 to 10 days, and the latest drought monitor from the National Weather Service and Climate Prediction Center indicates that the extreme drought has increased across much of the area. The exceptional drought is starting to make its way further to the north and further toward the coast. When you start getting into the extreme and exceptional drought categories, that means we could begin to see some water shortages with the supply. Agriculture will suffer, and also wildfires become a greater possibility. So definitely listen to the burn bans. Several of those are in place across our region right now, and even without those, dry conditions will prevail, so any fires can spread pretty quickly. Temperature-wise, we will be in the 80s over the weekend, even warmer going into next week, where the 90s are possible for Wednesday and Thursday, so we will continue to dry out. No significant rain chances are in the forecast because high pressure will remain in control. That sinking air will keep that sky mainly clear, and also that will promote a southerly breeze, helping our weekend to warm up a lot more than the past few days. For tonight, 53 for the low temperature, mostly clear, and chilly for our inland communities, cool more toward the coast. For tomorrow, we will get into the upper 70s to lower 80s, so pretty comfortable to be outdoors. An east wind 5 to 15 miles per hour, not too bad. Those winds for the boaters staying a little stronger, up to around 20 knots, giving you seas around 4 to 6 feet. There is a small craft advisory in place. Over the next 7 days, staying dry with lots of sunshine. Temperatures in the upper 70s, lower 80s for Friday. Warmer for the weekend, but getting even warmer as we head into the next work week. Upper 80s to lower 90s possible for next Wednesday and Thursday. There is a disturbance that will make its way into the southeast by the later part of next week, which could bring a couple of stray showers, but at this point, those chances right around 10% or less.
Man, that's got to change at some point.
It does.
Hopefully. All right, thank you so much. Because the fast